All right. Hang on a second, guys. Be right back. Just gotta go to the washroom. All right. Back. And we're ready to go. I don't know. So we got Calgary Flames, we got Colorado Avalanche, Edmonton Oilers, Minnesota, Vancouver, Pacific Division. We have Anaheim, Dallas Stars, Los Angeles Kings, Phoenix, San Jose. Central Division, we have Chicago Blackhawks, Columbus Blue Jackets, Detroit Red Wings, Nashville Predators, St. Louis Blues. And the Southeast Division, we have Atlanta Thrashers, Carolina Hurricanes, Florida Panthers, Tampa Bay Lightning, Washington Capitals. Atlantic Division, we have New Jersey Devils, New York Islanders, New York Rangers, Philadelphia Flyers, Pittsburgh Penguins. Northeast Division, we have Boston, Buffalo, Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto. Now we're going to create a new save season. Type in season 1, space. Type in my name. Then we want to save it. Go to my NHL 10, go into settings, go into volume, make sure the everything is good to go. Controls, I got set to default, which is easy for me. Go into settings, go into gameplay. It's on all-star mode, so that's one of the hardest modes. Alright, so we're going to go into the calendar. There's the Anaheim Ducks calendar. We're going to go all the way down. Now, where's my team? Toronto versus Montreal. Regular season. NHL 10. Gonna play the game. Here we go. We can add controllers too as well. We can add up to 2, 3, 7 controllers on here because it's meant for, and they could choose sides. I'm choosing home. Here's our jerseys. We can pick our home jerseys, alternate, and that's a nice jersey. And Gaboski, Matt Color Gaboski. Creative play is off. And away we go.
I'm Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement. We welcome you to Toronto, Ontario for tonight's hockey game between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens. While this is a team game, Bill, you cannot help but look at the goaltenders tonight.
They're awesome, and that's why if you're a shooter, you better be ready to bring it, but you got to follow up for rebounds and go for ugly chances.
Toronto's home crowd on hand to see this one. Their home opener after a disappointing season.
Well, they did a little bit of rebuilding in the offseason. I'm expecting good things from these guys.
To Gianta.
I'm playing with
To Cavalier. Here's a pass up ice. That'll go to the point. The kick save. To Commissary. Kuhlman. To Ponikarovsky. Looking towards the net from the blue line on the D-to-D opportunity. He'll control that puck in the offensive zone. One-timer, no good. Goaltender's move denied. Gianna's stick is picking that one up. Shows he knew where that pass was going. He'd already read it. Got to get rid of that puck in that end. To Commissary. To Kuhlman. And he's away in the neutral zone, carrying that puck through center ice. Rebound, scoring chance. Goaltender's got that one underneath. We'll get a face-off. The Maple Leaf scoring line is going to come out as we get set for the draw.
And Gary, this home team has last change. They don't want to leave it to their checkers to get this done. They're matching strength against strength.
Save made. Picks that one up in front of his netminder. And there's the first big hit we've seen in this game. If these two teams live up to their reputation, we got a lot more of that coming.
Well, we didn't think it would take very long, and it hasn't. The first crushing hit of the tilt.
To Stepniak. 2-on-2 the other way. Good score. Great move. Good pass up the wing. Looking for room. Offensive end. Behind the net it goes. Good sheet of ice right there all the way up to the point. Chance. Score.
What?
To Spacek. Pass from down low. He's got it on the point. To Markov. From the point, sings it. Up the wing to Hagman. Cleanly handles the puck in his offensive end. To Hagman. And the boards take those two in. Looking back to the point. That pass along the blue line. D-to-D. Bad save. The Maple Leafs scoring opportunities when they get that puck in the zone. They may keep doing this because right now that point is open.
This is outstanding passing. I mean, this is the key to getting everything set up. It starts with the passing.
Big time effort. That's the offensive zone. To Gomez. That one up along the wall. I'm up. We've got a penalty coming. Delayed call. Let's see what this is. Montreal's penalty is 2 for slashing. Montreal's penalty killing it and making their way out onto the ice. First time we've seen them on the ice in this game. Gill's stick. Right place, right time. Move that puck out of there, and he did. To Grabowski. Puck sent right through the middle. Oh, that is a mean save and a scoring chance. Just what they needed. No offense on that attempt. They clear. To LaPierre. Shen. To Caberlet. Takes the return pass to Shen. To Kuhlman. Well, that's a blocked shot. Give him one even though he didn't intend to do it. Picks it up in the offensive end. Back up onto the point on that pass from down low to Caberlet. He's got that pass in behind the net. Great pass, front of the net. Keep that thing in the offensive zone. He did. Big wind-up and fires that one from the point. Takes that pass from down low. He's got it along the line. Got a great scoring chance. No setup on that. Just throw his body at it.
Oh, this is unbelievable. I mean, he was just trying to survive in there, and he got a piece of it enough to make a brilliant save.
Late here in the first. Montreal still with the only goal. 1-0. Montreal's penalty is over. We're back to even strength. At the point. Oh, got rid of that one in a hurry. Had an idea of what he wanted to do, just didn't complete it.
That's an opportunity wasted.
Scores! The Canadiens got the goal they needed, one of those last-minute goals of the period.
Now they can start the next period and try to run away with the game.
He's got it for one last rush, not a lot of time. He'll carry that puck into the offensive zone. To Stewart. Great chance, hurried it up. Great scoring position and a save made. And that's the end of the first period. The Maple Leafs' ability to find some turnovers was there, but then whatever.
I like how hungry they are, Gary. I mean, their chances will come. They're not winning this hockey game, but they're really aggressive.
Good to have you on board, everybody. Our second period of play now underway. 2-on-2 in the rush. Big wrist shot. Great use of the glove right there. What a save. Well, they made the decision, Bill. Here we go.
See how long they can stand up throwing them. It looks like they're ready to hit it toe-to-toe.
Like these two going at one another, it's not just how you play the game on the ice, but what kind of mindset you get the other team into.
Absolutely, and we know there's a history not only between these two guys, but between these two teams. This was scripted even before the game started.
Receives that puck back on the point from down low. That one goes wide of the net, and you're going to wonder why it was even taken.
Yeah, it has to be classified as a low percentage shot.
To Camilleri. Nice pass. That one stayed on the ice up to the point. Chance scores! And 3 unanswered goals sit up there now. Even though you take a look at the time remaining on the clock, there's time to get things done in this game. That last goal is when it starts to put the hammer down.
Yeah, it just about looks like a backbreaker. Now they can look down the hill at the opposition.
Finger. To the lead. To Van Ryan. To Hagman. Good poke check to knock that away and break up the offensive attack. To Carl. To Georges. There's a good return pass along the ice. To LaPierre. Well, he didn't mean to do that, but he blocked the shot. Nice play. To the lead. Oh, got that shot off in a hurry. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. Covers that up with a glove. How do you know where that was?
Boy, the best part of this save is the awareness. He had to know where the puck was, and it was dangerously behind him.
Over 7 minutes gone in the second. Spashik's goal, the one that has put the spread maybe so far that it can't be reached. Through center to Gomez. Little easy dump into the opposite side corner. Good coverage. He's going to move this puck. To Commissary. To Grabowski. Time wrist shot. Save made. Look at the puck moving along the boards. Big time scrum going on here. He'll give this one to the scorer's box. We'll see what the penalty is. The Canadiens are assessed a minor. This one's going to be slashing for 2. The Canadiens penalty killing unit. Only the second time they've been on the ice. They killed off the first one. Nice stick work. Broke it up, and now they go the other way. Great pass. Offensive opportunity. Good wrist shot. Save. Looking to clear. He's got it on his stick. He wanted to clear that up ice, but his own teammate got in the way. And gets that puck out of the zone. That'll be cleared the length of the ice. To Shen. To Podgorowski. He'll break up there, attempt to get into the zone with that check. That puck moving around the boards here. Nobody can get a handle on it. To Shen. The Canadiens' lead in this game is based on plays like that.
Hungry. They must have skipped their pregame meals.
Good poke check. To Gill. Needs to clear here, trying to get it out. Able to move that puck out of the zone. He is cleared. And there's a stoppage in play. That's going to be whistled on the offside. To Gill. Over 8 minutes left to go here in the second period. Boschik's had the only goal so far in this second period. It's resulted in a lot of breathing space here. Pretty good lead. Move back up to the point. Tremendous shot off the tape. Save made. He shoots. He scores. And now there are 4 unanswered goals. We talk about putting a game away. Well, with that last goal, this goal margin is starting to approach that.
Yeah, the only enemy for these guys now is if they go soft mentally, and I don't expect that to happen.
Poke check. Puck off the defender's stick in the offensive end. To Markov. To Giunta. Far corner on the dump. Gets that one on the tape in his own offensive zone. Swung back to the point to Markov. Takes that pass along the blue line. D-to-D offense. Fine play off the blocker with a shooter where he wanted to be. Good play to get that puck away. Had it down low. Now they take it back up to the line. Oh, what a shot that was. Big, clean hit.
Oh, I like their approach. Physical game. We knew it would be a physical matchup, and these guys are beating at each other, and they're going to do it until the period ends.
He heads over to the scorer's table and will make the call on this penalty. The Maple Leafs are going to be short-handed here. That whistle, 2 minutes for tripping. Toronto's PK will take to the ice. First time of the game we've seen this unit.
18 minutes, 2 seconds.
Stajan's lost another face-off. That's been the story of the night. Maybe will be the story of this game. Dangerous zone to be passing that puck, but he didn't cover it up to Podkorowski. 2-on-2 the other way. Carries the puck deep into the middle. Good glove save. That shooter had a chance. Podkorowski. A lot of body slamming going on here. That puck up against the boards. Return back to Stajan. And that poke check will bring it up at center ice. Poked away. There's an offensive opportunity. He got in to shoot, but he had nowhere to go with the puck. To Kositsa. Gotta hurry. Clock ticking down. One last chance. Up the gut to Hamlet. To Hamlet. Outside the zone on a rocket. Move with a leg and kicks that one away. And the first 40 are done. Toronto's had that puck on the tape a lot through 2 periods, Bill, and nothing to show.
Because they've wanted to go and get it. I mean, I love the fact that they're hungry. They just have to keep playing this way.
Here's the drop of the puck for the beginning of the third. Toronto's penalty is over. The player returning to the ice here. There'll be an even strength. To Commissary. Give him credit for a block. I don't think he even saw that one. To Camilleri. Through center ice they come. That one on the tape as he heads up ice. Gets that one up near the point. That had a chance to go home. Good pad effort. To Mitchell. Hang on, the whistle and a penalty shot indication. The Maple Leafs opportunity, a penalty shot here in regulation. Bad save, good effort. That was a great scoring opportunity. Stajan's chances tonight on the face-off, he's not doing it.
Got to dig in. I mean, you just have to care enough that you will yourself to start winning them.
That'll keep this offense going. He's got it. Shot. Great leg save. There's a wrist shot. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. Interception. Offensive chance here. Look at the smoke behind that one. Great positioning by the goaltender. One-timer denied. To Kositsa. That's a major league collision right there. What a shot. He levels one big hit, but he's going to need more. He's not had a lot of that in this game, and his team needs it just to get going. To Grabowski. To Stepniak. Shot. shot gets blocked to Giunta. Nearing the halfway mark of our period, the Canadiens had the better of it offensively, not in shots, but in the ability to convert, and that's why they've got a lead that's probably going to be sustainable. Great movement right there with the goaltender about that one-timer. Nice play to end that scoring opportunity. We'll have a face-off here. He got the glove on top of it.
4-0 from Montreal.
To Georges. And Ryan, big scrum along the wall trying to get control of this one. 2-on-2 the other way. To Hagman. Front of the net, has it on his stick. To the point.
Like pitch and catch, D to D.
You got to earn the territory. Look at that fight going on in front. So another whistle, a delayed call. We'll see what the call is. The Canadiens are being assessed a 2-minute minor, and this is going to go for slashing. Montreal's short-handed unit comes out on the ice. They're playing with confidence. They've killed off the previous 2 chances. Power play unit still out. Picks that one up in the defensive zone. To Ponikarovsky. Puck's under there somewhere. Everybody involved trying to free that up. Good effort on a one-timer. Great save made. What a one-timer opportunity right there. Whistle, face-off, had it covered. Billy has been just outstanding here in this period. If he does not play the way he's playing right now, this game's out of control.
I think he's already got his name penciled into one of the 3-star slots.
To Finger. Return pass back to Beauchemin. Baby is that flying. That's from outside the zone. Price's.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
everybody. I'm Gary Thorne along with Bill Clemente. Great to have you back with us for some more exciting hockey. We're at the Staples Center, Los Angeles, California, the site for our game tonight between the Kings and the Coyotes. The shooters in this game, Bill, maybe it gets a little tight here because this is pretty good goaltending.
Yeah, I think the shooters have to be ready to avoid frustration because against good goaltending, you can tighten up real quick.
LA's home crowd on hand to see this one. Their home opener after a disappointing season.
Well, they did a little bit of rebuilding in the offseason. I'm expecting good things from these guys.
To Dome at the point. Big time effort. That's the offensive zone. Good play to get that puck away. LA's bench, I think, got caught up here early on in the game after that last scoring chance.
But they shouldn't. There's no excuse for that. They're the home team. You've got to get the matchup you want on the ice.
One back to Boddicker, to Dome. Stoll. To Green. To Johnson. Under pressure back in that defensive zone. Good pass to get it back to him. Well, he didn't mean to do that, but he blocked the shot. Nice play. Good use of the leg movement right there. Nice kick to Lombardi. Here's a chance to get the puck moving. Through center ice off that side. LA's aggressive style, evidence right there.
Yeah, you can watch for a lot of guys to finish their checks just the way this guy did.
Bad save, nice effort. To Stoll.
Line change.
To Green. To Johnson. O'Coin. To Mueller. 2-on-2 the other way. To Mueller. Nice pass. That one stayed on the ice up to the point. He'll control that puck in the offensive zone. Dowdy. To Frolov. Pochek at center ice will break it up. Puck rolling away. Brought in on the offside. This team may be judged not by this particular day, but tomorrow. And the reason for that is the age of these players.
Yeah, they were the youngest team in the NHL during the 08-09 season. We were talking about an average age of 25.
O'Donnell's got the focus in this game. Chance scores! To O'Coin. To Pruka. Big time wrist shot. Nice save with a blocker. That's getting pretty close to goal territory. Just a laser shot. Save made to Mikola. Up the near side boards to Mikola. Quick shot. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. To Simons. To Purcell. Gives himself a chance. That's the goal-scoring effort right there. Great movement right there with the goaltender and off that one-timer. O'Donnell. Thought he was going to carry that deep. Good poke to Purcell. Nice defensive play. Takes that the other way. Got to get rid of that puck in that end. Lombardi. He shoots. He scores! To Dowdy. To Scuderi. Arm up. We've got a penalty coming. Delayed call. Let's see what this is. The Coyotes are going to be short-handed here. That whistle, 2 minutes for tripping. The Kings power play unit coming out on the ice for the first time. Boy, do they need one here as they are down by 2. Needed to clear the end, and he did. To Kopitar. What a move. Save made. Brizgalov saves have come at a most opportune time when they're shorthanded.
You know what he does best when they're killing penalties? He reads the play.
Over 3 minutes left to go. We're in the first period. The Coyotes, Bill, are forcing the issue. That's resulted in an increase in their lead here.
And Gary, it looks like they just want the game more.
2-on-2 the other way. Oh, he wristed that one. Deep in the end, he's got it. There's a pass up ice. That'll go to the point. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save to Johnson. Loose puck, and he's got it. Shot. Big opportunity, but that one wide of the net.
No credit for a shot on goal on that rip.
To Lombardi. Brings this one up through center ice. Over they come. That dump will allow him to change it up. To Purcell. Yandel's stick in picking that one up shows he knew where that pass was going. He'd already read it. The Coyotes penalty has concluded, and we're back to full force. The Kings' physical presence here in this first period is going to give the opponent something to think about.
They crushed, they destroyed, they hammered. It's going to be a long night for the opponents.
Good play to hold that in the zone. Great move put on. Offensive chance. Not a lot of room over there to move. A couple of players coming together along the wall. Great pass. Front of the net. And that's the end of the first period. The Kings' efforts in the latter half of that first period, they got control of the game but couldn't score.
No, Gary, and that's why they're behind. Listen, this team has to avoid one thing between periods. That's getting down on themselves. Don't get discouraged.
Great to have you with us, everybody, as we get underway here in the second period. Clears that puck into the offensive end, just feathered that one in. Big save down low. That's a scoring chance denied. Lombardi. To Sauer. To Doan. Doan. Goaltender just stops that one. To Brown. To Green. There's a pass on the return. 2-on-2 in the rush. Under 5 minutes gone in the second. The Coyotes' lead is now up to 2-0. Breaks up the offensive opportunity as he poke checks that one away. To Upshaw. Lombardi. Nice pass out all the way to the point. Save that one straight on. To Frolov. Oh, got one. Score! And that cuts that lead to 1, plenty of time. The Kings getting a goal. It means the next goal may not be the decisive one.
Boy, I got to tell you something, Gary. I still don't like their chances in this game. I know they're only down by 1. I'm doubtful they can get this thing tied.
Pass him down low. He's got it on the point. Big snapshot. Not a very good decision. Save made on a shot that never had a chance of going in. Nobody's got control of that puck yet. Good scrum along the wall. Good coverage. He's got to move this puck. To Simons. Outside the zone on a rocket. To Tiganov. To Mikulek. Move through center. Picks that puck up in his offensive zone. Swung back to the point. Save made. Good play to move that puck up the wing side. And with that whistle, an offside faceoff coming up. Dome. He'll take charge right there at the point, has it on the stick. And the boards take those two in. One more puck on that stick. Nice move. To Dome. Move back up to the point. Hang on, we've got a delayed penalty coming up. The Coyotes are going to be short-handed here. That whistle, 2 minutes for tripping. LA's power play unsuccessful first time around. Here's another chance. Good effort by the short-handed unit as they move it out of the zone. To Scuderi. On the return, he's got it again. To Hanzu. 2-on-2 the other way. Tough to get a stick on that one. Nobody can get control. Just shoving it along the wall. Carries the puck deep into the middle. Still has it in the offensive end. Big windup and fires that one from the point to Frolov. Chance. He'll stop that one on an in-tight opportunity. Wanted that one out of the zone. His own teammate stops that one. And they'll head for the line change as they get that one deep into the zone. To Johnson. To Purcell. Straight back to Johnson. To Scuderi. To Tiganov. To Johnson. Good pass up the wing to moving forward. Intercepted. To Brown. Oh, did he get a ton of that one? The Coyotes penalty is over. We're back to even strength. Brizgalov's effort in this game making an enormous difference, especially that last series of saves.
Flashing leather, pads in the right spot, using his stick well. He's got it all going on. And tonight, a treat if you're into the hitting game. Joe Volkov in the lineup. Ed Jovanovski was originally the first player taken overall. That was in '94 by the Florida Panthers. Watch out when he is on the ice in this tilt, because he patrols the blue line with a vengeance.
Brizgalov's got that one, and he'll hang on. Ilya Brizgalov, pretty good goaltender, Bill, who got picked up on waivers.
Well, Gary, what's unbelievable to me is that a few teams passed on him before Phoenix plucked him off the wire.
Hey, boy, there's some great moves by the goaltender. Puck in the air, and he still batted it away. Back up onto the point on that pass from down low. Look at the puck moving along the boards. Big-time scrum going on here. Nikolak's hits now starting to build up.
I think his guys are going to rally behind him, too. Great physical play that's starting from this guy.
And that's going to conclude the period. Brizgalov saves tonight. They are the difference in this game.
He's got the force field up. The real reason his team is ahead, his play.
And the third period starts. There's the faceoff. Shot, pad, save, good effort. That was a great scoring opportunity. To Lombardi. Brown. Takes that pass up the middle of the ice on his way in. Pokes that puck away. That'll break up that offensive slide. Takes the shot. Great save. What a move. To Jovanovski. To Lombardi. Tremendous hit.
Oh, and this is just a matter of two physical teams colliding. Another hit added to the list.
We'll get a whistle here offside. To Okoye. Dowdy. To Scuderi. Wrist shot on net. Save made. Poking that one away in the defensive zone. Look at the reach. To Upshaw. Snap that one. Stick save, and he knocks it away. Good sheet of ice right there, all the way up to the point. To Okoye. Right. He scores! Phoenix's lead, now 2. You love having that at this point in the third period.
Yeah, they got to keep doing what they are. I mean, the big mistake would be changing their game plan. Keep pouring it on, playing the other guy's end.
That'll keep this offense going. He's got it. Front of the net, has it on his stick. Takes that pass up on the line from down low. Great scoring position and a save made. That puck moving around the boards here. Nobody can get a handle on it. Tremendous hit right there. Both of them are going to feel that one.
Well, if you're not into physical contact, you might as well have stayed in the locker room. Another physical hit. This one's going to go right down to the wire. Maybe it'll be the last man standing.
Nearing the halfway mark of our period. O'Coin's goal puts his team up by 2. Takes the return pass to Lombardi. Big time collision along the boards, man. That puck carrier's down. He was just wiped out. 2-on-2 the other way. Look at the smoke behind that one. Pressure's on now. He's going to move that puck to Sauer. To Lombardi. Nice wristed. Long shot. Easily taken care of. Wonder why that one got shot from where it was. Right back to Kopitar. Wrist shot on. Save made. Oh, he's multiplying the saves. Nice play with the catching glove. Found it. Covered it. We'll get a face-off. One back to Green. To the point. Big time shot. Good move by the goaltender using that leg. To Johnson. Rocket shot inside the offensive zone. Wide of the net. Heats on. Dangerous territory. To Stoll. Bats that one away. Good use of the stick. Puck sent right through the middle. Shot off the blocker. Big one. To Mueller. To Turris. Shoots that one up the gut. That pass across the ice, right side. To Kopitar. Not a good scoring area, but man, did he nail that one. Picks that one up in the offensive zone. Almost done here in the third. Out of the glove. Sometimes goaltenders have to stand on their head, Bill, and that's what we're seeing here in this period.
And you know what? Sometimes the stats are misleading because teams keep the shots from sharp angles. A lot of these shots have been from dead center. He is in the zone.
One back to Doughty. Picks that one up in front of his netminder. Lombardi. To Dome. Through center to Boddicker. Got to be careful. The heat is on. That one right in front of the net as he clears it away. To Lombardi. Gets that one up near the point. Quick opportunity. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. Looks like we've got a delayed call coming. Referee's got his arm up here. Play will go on for the moment. Great take. He's got room. He'll give this one to the scorer's box. We'll see what the penalty is. Lombardi's going to go. It's 2 minutes for slashing. The Coyotes need that PK unit to keep on doing what they've been doing in this game. They've killed off 2. Here at this moment, they need to have this penalty kill work. To Doughty. To Brown. To Doughty. In the neutral zone. Poke checks it away. We finish this one. Put it in the record books. Phoenix's road effort. This is an impressive performance in a tough game.
Well, skinny margin of victory, but by the end of the season, they're not going to be looking back saying, hey, how did we get those 2 points? A W is a win.
I'm Gary Thorne on behalf of Bill Clement at EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, and good night. I'm Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement. Welcome. Great to have you with us for our hockey broadcast here tonight. We're in Los Angeles, California, right downtown to play some hockey between the Kings and the Sharks. San Jose's offense, what we've seen anyway, is get that puck in and then work the defenders out of position.
Yeah, they do that with passing, and if you're defending, look, eliminate the potential receivers of the passes, and you're going to eliminate a lot of scoring chances.
Snap that one on net. To Green. Return pass back to Stoll. Brings this low in the slot. Glove save. To Earhart. To Thornton. Up the middle, through center to Marlowe. LA's aggressive style, evidence right there.
Yeah, you can watch for a lot of guys to finish their checks just the way this guy did.
LA's bench, I think, got caught up here early on in the game after that last scoring chance.
But they shouldn't. There's no excuse for that. They're the home team. You've got to get the matchup you want on the ice.
To Blake. Looking back to the point. There's the shot. Save made. There's an offensive opportunity. Had an idea of what he wanted to do, just didn't complete it.
That's an opportunity wasted when you shoot wide.
From outside the scoring area, what a shot. Loose puck reaches behind him. Oh, what a save.
Well, the best part of this save, Gary, was awareness. He had to know where the puck was. I don't think he ever lost sight of it, even when he spotted it behind him.
To Boyle. Through center ice to Boyle. Takes that one from the other wing. Tremendous hit along the wall. That'll free the puck up, and down he goes. Make use of the stick here. He'll play that puck in behind his own net. To Hanzus. Pavelski's interception, that's a good one. That is great anticipation. To Boyle. Takes that one up through center ice. Harold. To Purcell. Creating space, what a move. You get them lined up and you get a shot like that. Both of them got their licks in on that one. He'll dump this one into the opposite corner. Under 7 minutes left here in the first period. And this one remains scoreless. Scoring up. Shot scores! To Dowdy, to Scuderi. Blake's great effort right there knocks that puck away. Receives that puck back in the point from down low. That had a chance to go home. Good pad effort to Husky. To Mitchell. LA's excellence in their physical presence sustained in the first.
I just love it. And that's a key word, sustaining. Sometimes you'll come out and hit a little bit and let off. These guys just kept it going.
To Dowdy. Good pass to get it up ice along the side. To Dowdy. And he's credited with a save on that one. Not much on it. To Husky. Williams' focus evident there. He knew where that thing was going and jumped right in to intercept. 2-on-2 in the rush. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save. Return back to Blake. To Chichu. To Brown. To Green. Shot. And that one hits him in the mask. Wow, shot from the point. Didn't have much of a chance. Hit him right in the face. And up and down the ice they went. First period's over. LA's efforts seemed to intensify as we got to the latter half of the period.
Yeah, they really came on strong, and if they can come out to start the second with that same element of determination, they'll be fine. Look, they've already got the lead.
Period number 2 underway with a drop of the puck. Up the wing side, got it on the stick. That baby's burning. Has that puck under control in his offensive zone. To Setaguchi. Tremendous shot off the tape. Loose puck in the zone. He's got it. Had it down low. Now they take it back up to the line. Stops the puck. Not much problem with it. To Setaguchi. Wanted to go wide side. Got it down. To Stoll. To Johnson. Last of a shot and a great scoring opportunity. Got where he wanted to be for the opportunity, but Bill not close.
Might have flipped up on him. I mean, I can't imagine why he would have missed high there.
Back at the point, he's got it on his stick. Pickpocket, wow. Not only did he break it up, he still got it on his stick. Splits the ice with that one. And the referee's got his arm up. Score!
Oh, what a rocket-propelled puck. And from that range, he wasn't going to miss.
Good goal coming still early enough in a game so that you've increased that lead substantially. The question is it a put-away goal early in a game?
No, not yet. I mean, there's so much time left. Anything can happen here.
Cleared into that wide side zone. To Hanzus. Big wrist shot. Save made on a scoring chance. You get a grinder with an opportunity to get on the board. Over 8 minutes gone in the second. Krolov's goal has given his team the 2-goal lead here in the second period. And that's a heck of a lot better than one. To Scuderi. To Doughty. Through center ice they come. That one on the tape as he heads up ice. Save that one straight on. Nabakov's got that one covered, and he's going to keep it that way. One back to Green. Shot. He didn't even have to move. That shot hit him. Puck rolls away. Offensive opportunity is gone. Nice save with the pad. That looked like it might go through. Goaltending performance right there. Keep that in mind as we move along.
A lot of goalies don't see this much action in an entire game.
To Vlasic. Takes that one up the wing. Able to hold that in at the blue line. Good save. Great positioning for that pad save. In behind the net. He'll make a play on this. To Johnson. To Green. To Brown. To Johnson. To Smith. To Thornton. Goaltender goes back, stops it there to Scuderi. Through center, long pass to Smith. Easy save with the pass. Close to the net, but he'll get control of it. To Marlowe. Picks that one up in behind his own net. Had that puck covered, decided to pass, nobody around. To Scuderi. To Frolov. Big goal in this period. Little breathing room. Put his team up by 2. Baby is that flying. That's from outside the zone. LA's shooters, they seem to be gathering right now just around that slot area because it's open.
Well, defensively, you want to take away the middle, but at some point, you've got to spring a defensive guy loose to take away that outside shot that's killing him right now.
He'll carry this one. Not a lot of pressure up through center ice. Easy save made, and he puts it away. Sit up there now. LA's attention to details has paid off through 2 periods.
Yep, drop the game plan, execute the game plan. The line matches are going exactly the way they wanted.
Isaiah Kopitar. LA goal.
To Blake. Good wrist shot. Save. To Harold. And with the horn, we complete our second period of play in this game. The Kings' performance improved, and they're continuing to lead.
Gary, if I'm the coach, I don't even go into the room between periods. I mean, what can he say?
Stay in the chat.
Settle back and enjoy, everybody. Our third period underway. See if it's decisive or not. Takes that pass down low. He's got it along the line. Could have held on to that. Decided not to. Get away with it. To Smith. To Vlasic. On the charge. 3-on-2. What a muster shot that was. With heat on, he picks that one up in front of his own net. To Ehrhoff, to Setaguchi. LA's error could not have come at a worse place on the ice.
It's the one thing that coaches want to avoid, turnovers in your own end.
Under 3 minutes gone by here in the third. The Kings are on top. 3-0. One back to Lukovic. That puck ends up out of play. That went over the glass. We'll get a whistle there for a draw. To Doughty. Takes that pass back. Toka. And he scores! And another one in the goal column. He's got a chance for a trick. The Kings' lead continues to increase, Bill. They've got it going in this game.
They have got it revved up. I mean, this is what we're talking about when we say these guys have the ability to flex their offensive muscles at times. They're at full speed right now.
Puck loose, picks it up at the point. Prolog. 2-on-2 the other way. Outside the zone and a rocket. To Boyle. To Pavelski. Prolog. To Scuderi. To Kopitar. Big lead in this game, and he's been a part of the 2 goals on the board. Makes the move in the offensive zone. He's got it. Save made. Be careful, he's got to move that. That puck right now just being jammed up against the boards. To Kopitar. Nice pass. That one stayed on the ice up to the point. We talk about offensive pressure. That's about as good as it gets done, and they didn't get a thing.
Well, a little bit of help, maybe. I mean, he could use it.
He'll handle that one in his own offensive end. Arms up. We're going to get a delayed call here. And with that whistle, makes his way over. We'll get the call here. LA's penalty, 2 minutes. Trippett. The Sharks power play. This is going to be the first opportunity of the game for them to work it to Scuderi. Scuderi. Back and forth on that one. Oh, did he get a ton of that one? To Setaguchi. Takes that one from one wall to the other. Oh, what a shot! Scores! Power play goal. The Sharks picking up another goal. But they've given up so many, I'm not sure they're going to get back here.
And, Gary, they're not showing any signs of tightening up defensively, so I think this could get worse before it gets better.
To Blake. To Husky. Good effort. Lugs it. Carries it. Offensive end. Good lead pass. Good shot from a tough location and a better save with a blocker. The Kings create another scoring opportunity, and again we're seeing it coming outside the squad area.
One thing hasn't changed in this game. These guys are getting their skates turned up ice so quickly. That's why they're able to execute the long lead pass.
Up the middle on that pass, looking for an offensive chance. Great use of the glove right there. What a save. Breaks up the offensive charge with that poke check. To Blake. He's got that one in the neutral zone on his way up ice. Great long pass. And a whistle here as that puck ends up going over the glass. Under 5 minutes left. Third period. The Kings had a pretty good period in a period where the goals have been piling up. Still down by 3. Good opportunity. No way that was going to be intercepted. He moved it out to Ehrhoff. Return pass, that'll send him up. Little flip shot into the corner as they get it into the offensive end softly. To Thornton. Good effort on a one-timer. Well, fired that one way over the net.
But I know he's got to shoot high. He's playing against a butterfly goalie. He just lost it high.
That's pretty good defensive play for a guy who didn't want to block the shot. Just stood there and away he went. Good effort with a stick that time. Just reached out and poked it away. To Thornton. Oh, what a blast. That's a good angle shot. Nice save with a pad. That one off that side and up. Here's an offensive chance. 3-on-2. To Thornton. Third period's almost over, and boy, for one club, we're saying thank God. To Simons. Look at the smoke behind that one. Pretty good chance right there, and a nice blocker save. To Setaguchi. That dump will set up an offensive chance on the other side. To Purcell. Through center ice, odd man opportunity. It looked like it. Poke check. And we got a penalty shot on that whistle. The Kings' opportunity, a penalty shot here in regulation. Offensive chance. That's a great place for a shot. One back to Johnson. Nice glove save. Nabokov's going to cover that one up. One back to Green. To Smith. That one's blistered on the snapshot. Great scoring position and a save made. To Husky. A dump into the offensive zone, going across ice to get there. Under pressure back in that defensive zone. And with that, this one is over. LA's skaters dominating by controlling the puck.
They did a great job with that. I mean, you got to have the skill to get the job done this way. They can play that style.
And that's going to do it. I'm Gary Thorne on behalf of Bill Clement. We thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you the next time up. And here are the 3 stars of tonight's game. This is Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement, and we welcome you. Great to have you with us for another outstanding hockey game in Detroit, one of the hotbeds of hockey forever. And Michigan proud of the games that have been played here between the Detroit Red Wings and the Chicago Blackhawks. As we look ahead to this game, the expectation is we're going to see guys flying on the ice.
End to end, that's why a stiff neck for us at the end of this game would be a pretty good thing. End-to-end action.
Oh, what a save made. Tremendous glove. Detroit's decision on that last matchup early in this game, not a good one.
Well, listen, they're going to have to focus on getting a shutdown group out there because this scoring line is on fire, it looks like.
To Rothalski. To Datsu. Into the offensive zone. 3-on-2. Good positioning with that glove save. Carries that puck to the offensive end, and he's in great position. Flashes a little pad on that one. Play is going to be blown dead. And I'm not sure why. To Campbell. There's There's a wrist shot. Save made in the defensive zone. Finds that in front of his own net. To Zetterberg. Take advantage of the end of that stick. He pokes it away in the defensive end. To Cronwall. Up the wing side to Zetterberg. Oh, gains some room. Wrist shot. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save. Zetterberg's scoring chance came from some pretty good moves.
You're not going to stop him. He is really in the zone tonight, and with moves like that, he is going to continue to generate scoring chances.
The Red Wings offense are going to give themselves a chance on this draw.
And Gary, this may amount to which one of these lines is better defensively. I mean, it's all out, offense against offense.
That one received along the blue line as they set up the offense to Sharp. Oh, mama, what a shot put on early. It's only going to accelerate from there.
All right, the first big hit of the game. Now let's see if the blood starts to boil. There should be more big ones just like that.
Good pickup of the puck in front of the net to Datsu. He got a rocket out of that one. Bad save. That one had goal marked all over it. To Sharp. That is a nice touch pass. There's a pass up ice. That'll go to the point. To Kane. To Keith. Nice quick snap. What a play with that glove. That was headed for the net. Save made. Got to make the move here. To Keith. To Bolin. Save made. There's a great scoring opportunity. He got where he wanted to be. Better save to Datsu. To Holmstrom. Breakaway chance. Defenders on his back. Diving on the ice. That breakaway's gone with a beautiful poke check. The Red Wings continuing to drive that puck into the slot area. There's another scoring chance. They're continuing to do the same thing offensively.
But this team is allowing that center lane drive. I mean, if they don't start protecting the middle of the ice, they're going to be facing these kind of chances all game long.
To Bola. To Marion Hossa. Offensive rush. 3-on-2. Got to get rid of that puck in that end. To Cronwall. Straight back to Stewart. Rocket shot inside the offensive zone. Keep that thing in the offensive zone. He did. To Campbell. To Hossa. Huge collision takes place. What a shot. Nice pass. That all the way to the point. That pass along the blue line. D-to-D. To Keith. Puck hits him and rolls away. It's a blocked shot even though he didn't see it coming. Goaltending magnificent as we come to the end of the first period. That's a great 20 minutes worth of action right there, and the goaltenders both came away with strong efforts. We began the second stanza of this one. There's the face-off for period number 2. Save that one straight on. Pass from down low. He's got it on the point. To Rafalski. Great chance, hurried it up, save, big chance down low, to the front of the net on the money. Swung back to the point, want to go D-to-D, picks that one up, wants to clear it out of there. Side to side into the corner and the nice offensive slide. Puck up against the boards, nobody's got control of it yet. To Datsu. Here's a chance to do a little lugging as he brings this one through the neutral area. Save made. Play is going to go on here, but we're going to get a penalty. This is going to be a delayed call. The Red Wings are going to be short-handed here. That whistle, 2 minutes for tripping. The Red Wings opportunity to kill one off. Here it is. This is the first time they've had a chance to work tonight. Big scrum along the wall trying to get control of this one. Move back up to the point. Great scoring position and a save made. Seabrook is part of what Chicago hopes is going to be the reestablishment of a solid NHL team.
Well, Gary, if he's half as good in the NHL as he was in junior, the Blackhawks would be in business. Twice, Seabrook represented Canada at the World Junior Championships.
Quick shot. Save made. Picks that puck up in front of the net. That's in his own defensive end. Dangerous land right there. Good effort. Good hustle to get that one out of there. Cleanly handles the puck in his offensive end. Back with the goaltender in behind his own net. To Draper. To Lidstrom. Takes that pass as they head up ice on the return. Big-time wrist shot. The Red Wings offense generating a lot of chances, and the thing right now is they're doing it the same way in the slot.
But the high-priced real estate is coming easy to them. I mean, they're being given the middle of the ice.
Detroit's penalty is over. Returning to the ice now, that'll be even strength. To Datsyuk. Great effort by the goaltender. Big save to Kane. Into the middle to Tate. Goaltender back to stop it. To Cronwall. To Stewart. Pass intercepted. Heath. To Buffalo. Quick shot. That's a tough save. That was a tough scoring chance. Takes the return pass to Cronwall.